Right. I think we're back. Ah, for fuck's sake, he's broken my fucking redeems now. God damn it. Let me restart Touch Portal and see if it'll fix itself. What an asshole. Yeah, he's come around to fix the internet. Doesn't give me any warning ahead of time, though. Doesn't knock on the door first before he shuts off the fucking internet. What a cunt. Right, let me just try and fix Touch Portal. Let's test you. No, he just doesn't want to work.
This is it!
Nope, there we go.
I'm telling you, this is it!
Right. Yeah, you have to let me know if you guys can hear me or not. Is anybody there? You can hear? Nice. Yeah, that is very annoying. It's fine. I am back. I'm gonna have to, like, go outside and start yelling at the engineer. Like, do you not have any fucking manners? You know? What if I was in there watching porn or something and you just, like, ruined my rhythm, you fuck? Shutting off my fucking internet. Asshole. Missed my turning. Yeah, hopefully that is all done. Hopefully he's not going to mess around with anything else. Hopefully he's fixed whatever problem the internet has had. What if I was putting in... Yeah, what if I was someone important, goddammit? What if I was trying to save lives? I don't know. 'Tis courtesy, yeah. You could have just knocked on the door. Yeah, what a git. Right. Enough of that, though. Let's go cut down some trees, because I need to make some more spears. Let's take all of those with me as well. Let's let me leave some of these other weapons behind. Ah well, at least it happened relatively early on in the stream. Rather than popping halfway through like it has been doing. Right, yeah, let me kill you. And we'll get these trees cut down. It must be, and it must just run off for a minute. Yeah, thankfully I was on my way back home, not in mid-kill. Yeah, we've had that happen a couple of times where the internet's cut out just as I'm entering a building, and it's like, oh, if it keeps happening, people are gonna think I'm fucking pulling out my Ethernet cable because I got bitten inside the house. They're gonna think I'm fucking combat logging constantly. But yeah, it's super annoying when that happens. nearly midnight. Let's just cut down a few more. And we'll wrap them all up in the morning. Yeah, that's all good. I'll leave the stool back there as well. Let's go get some sleep and then we'll turn them all into spears in the morning. I know, combat logging rip. Yeah, it's one of the more awkward disconnects. Yeah, you finish a wave and then things are broken, yeah. Every time the stream crashes, Touch Portal throws a shit fit and doesn't want to work afterwards. But it seems to be fine now, everything seems to be working again. Let's stack all of these up then. Assuming nothing I put on the floor disappears. Yeah, it'll stay there forever. Yeah. Is that to do massive chunks of fighting? Training zombies? Yeah, that's just all run-of-the-mill stuff. Nothing abnormal there. There are some things that'll despawn when you put them on the ground, but there's only like a handful of item types. But they're all the things that you would normally get off zombies. When you hit zombies, like their hats and their glasses and stuff like that fall off, so to stop your game from chugging, all of those items are already in the whitelist to despawn. So it's just clothing items, really, for the most part. And maggots. But everything else will stay there forever. Right, let's make a new pile, though. I'm gonna start making a massive pile of spears over here, I think. Let's go grab that last one. Yeah, if I just make a few spears each day, just for the short term, should be able to build a little stockpile quite quickly then. And then we'll go get some food in just a moment as well. Yeah. 57 spears. That should last for about two. Oh, it's two. Should last for like 3 or 4 days. Let's grab a few knives then. And to be fair, let me just leave pretty much all of my knives downstairs. Might as well leave them next to where the spears are. Any mods? Yeah, you can type an exclamation mark mods if you want the list of that. But it's mostly just quality of life things, or things for streaming, for the most part. Wasn't sure if the game was supposed to be, run around for a couple of hours and then get and then go again. No, you can survive for, like, Well, I should say you can survive for as long as you want, but, you know, you can survive for as long as you are cautious. You know. But no, the game is... It's fun doing, like, short runs like that, where you're just kind of, like, running around, bimbling around in the dark. But... I find that, like, the bulk of, like, the fun content isn't until, say, like, a month or two into the game. That's where it starts to get a little bit more fun, because you have, like, a base setup then. You know, you've got resources to play with. And you can actually travel around the map freely. In the first few days, you're kind of limited on what you can do. You know, you can't really go from, like, town to town very easily. And you don't have a lot of resources or skills to work with, so you're very, like... You're just very limited on everything. Right, that's all good. Let's get rid of all of those. And... yeah. You can live there. Let's take a few extra with me. Put a few in the car as well. Is the game worth buying? Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're gonna buy the game, now is probably one of the best times to get into it. We should get the next big build, the next big update in the next few months, hopefully. Like sometime towards New Year is what we're hoping for. Alright, that'll do. They gave it a go last year. And your stream, load a bunch of vids or VODs. They start popping up in your feed. Fair. Didn't realize the game was so deep. Yeah, it's like lots of like little niche things you can learn about. But it's nice that it's all optional. You know. It's like you can go like nice and deep into like mechanics or tailoring and base building. And all of that different stuff, but you don't have to do like any one thing. You know, you can skip over like major parts of the game if you don't have any interest in it. Surprised they don't have NPCs? Enemy NPCs? Yeah, that's coming later. Like, that's not coming anytime soon. That's quite a ways down the line. Like having NPCs running around. There are a few mods for it, but nothing in vanilla as of yet. Still got more. Let's try and get these last few and I'll have a quick rest then. No, to be fair, I'll have a quick rest now. Let's drag you back towards the car. so I can ditch you over there. Nyom. You must play games of RimWorld. Oh, PC's gaining it. Gaining on it. Nice. Slowly catching up then. Right, yeah, let's ditch these guys over here. And then we'll grab them all in a second. You're assuming you haven't died? Nope. That's the other day. If you get bit... if you get bit, do you start all this over again or carry on? No, if you get bit, you're just dead. You can't do anything. If you get bit, you get infected, and if you get infected, you're just fucked. There's no curing that. So the run is over if that happens, but normally it doesn't happen until later on. That was a little bit close. Not gonna lie. Pocket buttholes have emerged. So that would have been a great fucking time. Have you been bit yet? No. Nearly gets fucking bit. Yeah, that was a bit close. Yeah. Shove saved me. Well, shove glitch saved me. Although that was not intentional. I pulled a sneaky bonsai on the game. Always hold shift. Yeah, I thought I was holding shift. Apparently not, though. I must have been, like, half a second off on that. I swear I was holding it, but clearly not, you know. There are no glitches, as far as I'm aware, with holding shift, so that would have been a major skill issue. Let's grab all of you. Yeah, it's of no consequence, though he didn't actually manage to grab us. Yeah, hello, handsome as well. Hello. What's a RimWorld in a sentence? War crimes. War crime simulator. RimWorld's one of those games where you start with almost nothing. Except for a handful of little people, and then you get to build a little community. And then you just slowly devolve into just committing more and more war crimes to stay alive. It's like, whoopsie daisy, I've accidentally harvested the kidneys of my enemies. Right, time to have a rest. Yeah, make sure I'm holding shift this time. Right. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, surprising how many zombies are still in West Point, though. I'm assuming these are all the guys that we ditched on Friday, though. Or the ones that we left down by the warehouses. Yeah, let's grab all of you, though. And then we'll make our way out towards the mall again. Right, that'll do though. Yeah. Oh, there's a few more over here. As long as we can get some larger groups, we'll stay here for a little bit. Right, I think that will... yeah, that should do now. There's probably still more, like down south, but... we'll go looking for some larger groups instead, just so we can get through the zombies a little bit quicker. Also, let me just check something very quickly, because I'm pretty sure my volume is... yeah, my volume is low. There we go. Alright, Gordon. Also, I have a message. Why are you sending me, Bonsai? Ah, it's this little map plan. Fair. Little plan for his base. Alright, off we go though. Make a bit of noise around here, so we've got another group to go through later on. It's only like midday, so could still be to get plenty of zombies down by the mall. Actually, to be fair, I had a quick drive down this way. So we had all the zombies coming around on the south side by the mall, by the warehouses on Friday, and we're still getting more going to West Point now. So there should be a little chunk of zombies on the fence, just chilling. At least enough just to kill the rest of the day. Let's go have a quick rest. Let's ditch all of these guys. Let them go to my car. And I'll just chill over here for a minute. Been doing that winding dirt road in the woods. Dirt road in the woods? Which one are you talking about? You're not talking about the one that goes out to the military base, are you? If so... I drove by it. Winding dirt road? Oh, what, you mean... Are you talking about this one? Is that the one you're on about? South of the gas station. Oh, yeah. If you're talking about this one, yeah, we've already been down there. Yeah, we've already cleared the buildings. There's nothing really down there. It's just like... I don't know what you would call it. It's just like a little park area. But, yeah, there's nothing ever down there, really. It's always really quiet. And there aren't really any zombies south of there. So we've already killed most of Muldra, it seems. Need to pop your hood so this is combined with my engine, yeah. We need to increase the vehicle volume as well at some point. So we're gonna increase the follow sound distance, but I don't know if we should do it now or do it later, but I need something that's gonna pull the zombies in more consistently. Because it just takes so long to grab groups at the moment, because the car's not super loud. Alright, that'll do. And should have most of the guys around my car now. Yeah, there's not that many left. Right. What do you reckon, though? I reckon we increase the follow sound distance, because I mean, we're 6 months in now anyway. It would just mean like all those guys, like these guys here, they wouldn't have stopped. They would have just carried on walking towards the car. So, the volume for everything stays the same. It just means that zombies will stay more committed to chasing after the things they hear. Especially your helicopters. Should make things a little bit more interesting then, a little bit spicier. Yeah, I reckon we'll do that. I'll finish this game day first, and then we'll change the follow sound distance to 1,000 instead of 100. Just so things aren't as slow-paced. Where have all of you come from? January 16th, no snow? Yeah, temperature's too high at the moment. It is 2.3 degrees. Makes me very sad. All the winter debuffs with none of the winter aesthetic. Alright, awesome. Still more strays. Right, let's go check the car again, and if there's not too many, we'll drive over. Just to the bridge that's next to us. So I'm assuming a lot of these guys are some of the ones that we ditched yesterday before we drove home. Let's go see if there's anyone chilling by the bridge. Does it have to say bitten? Infected to know. Oh no, there's different rolls for different wounds, so it's not hard to remember. It's like super simple. There's only 3 wounds that zombies can land on you. So you've got scratches, lacerations, and bites. So bites are the easiest to remember. It's just 100%. If you get bitten, that's it. You're fucked. It's over. You're just 100% gonna get infected. If it's a laceration though, it's only 25%, so you know, statistically you can survive at least 3 of them, and the 4th one should do you in. But it's all random, so you might get really unlucky and get infected instantly. And then scratches are the most forgiving. It's only 7%. So it's not too bad getting like the odd wound if you get like 1 or 2 throughout an entire run, but it's gotta hope that you don't get a bite. Right, that'll do. Let's start heading back then. I can craft some more spears while we kill a bit of time.
Don't spear me!
Yes, all of the spears. Yeah, we'll definitely hit level 10 today, though. I've only got a little under 500 experience to go, so level 10 spear is 100% gonna happen. And how many more kills do I need? To be fair, we're not that far off getting the kills I want. If I can get up to 53,000, we're pretty much done with the spears for the day. You know, at least for the time being. So I just want to ensure that I can get at least 5,000 kills today, so get about 2,500 or 3,000 kills. And yeah, we'll start using the other weapons again. I'll probably use long blunts today. Level up the crowbars a little bit. Which places have we already cleared? We've done most of the towns already. So like in terms of clearing the buildings, we've only really cleared Rosewood, Ballast Lake, and West Point. But in terms of clearing the towns, we should have done most of it. Like everything in Rosewood should be dead. Everything in Moldra should be dead for the most part. Ballast Lake is dead. So is most of Doe Valley. West Point's dead. And I reckon most of Riverside's probably still alive. They're just gonna be stuck down here. They always end up stuck in the same place, so on pinpoint hearing, they all travel south. So a lot of those guys will be stuck on this stream. And then some of them would have made it down. And gotten stuck here, and then on the fence that's down this way. So they should still be alive. But yeah. And then we haven't really touched Louisville at all. We haven't been there yet. But yeah, so we've got all of those guys. And then we've got to clear the edge of the map as well. So we're still looking at about, say, 250,000 to 350 at the very most. So we've still got, like, plenty to go through, but we're through the worst of it now. Like, we've done the worst of the leveling and all that stuff, so we can start flying through it. So the only other thing that's slowing me down at the moment, really, is just leveling up my other weapons. That's the only thing that's stopping me from just blowing through all the zombies rapidly at the moment. Yeah, let's make a few more spears as well. Right, to be fair. That will do. Let's get all of these stacked up then and we'll take them inside. Make a few more spears. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, drop all of this off. We'll kill those guys. And yeah, get some sleep then. Well, there should have been another one. Awesome. And we've still got about an hour, so let's saw all of these up very quickly. And we should be done then. Making spears for the day. I shouldn't need any more than this. Alright, awesome. Hey, chili dogs. Yeah, here's Mr. Lamprey killing those Zeds. Right. Let's throw a couple more. Yeah, how are you doing though, chili dogs? What are you up to? Just waking up. Yeah, one over the area west of Riverside. A few buildings there. So many zombies back there. Good stuff. Yes, bully all of the zombies. They deserve it. How many spears do you need to craft? Oh, they get from 0 to 10 cap. No idea. I've never bothered doing the math on that. I know. You get a little bit of experience crafting spears, but I've never bothered looking at how many it would take to get from 0 to 10. Right. Let me just change my alarm slightly. And we'll get some food in the morning. And so little experience with spears. Yeah, I feel like you could level up to level 10 if you really wanted to, but I normally just leave it. Like, I'll get to like level 7, level 8 carpentry, and I'll level like the last 2 levels just by spear crafting, but only if I've got the books. Just because there's nothing like to get. At that point, there's nothing left to unlock, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll let my spears level it up just a little bit as time goes on. Right. Let's have you. I don't think we've had any rain for a while either, so this should... Oh, so it has water. I thought it'd be empty. Oh, it is pretty much empty. Rip. Right. Before we carry on, though, we're going to make a setting change, just to make things more interesting. Because it's a bit slow-paced at the moment, so I'm just going to give the zombies 10 times the follow distance. Just so if they hear something, they'll just fully commit to it. They'll just go straight for whatever they hear. Do I need more choppers? No, I need the zombies to, like, pull their finger out and actually do their job. Because the helicopters are funny. But the zombies will only follow them for 100 tiles and then they give up. So... I want the helicopters and all the sound events. When the zombies hear them, I want the zombies to just fully commit to chasing after them, so... There's a nice big chance for this to backfire, because... There's no... Well, there's no, like, outrunning the zombies if I do this, really. But it should speed things up a little bit. Isn't it dangerous? Yeah, the katanas. The katanas may cut me in my sleep. This is how I died. Neck laceration. Right, but let's change... It's... just... Oh, it's already on 1,000. It doesn't feel like it's on 1,000. Fair. I thought we were on 100. It doesn't feel like it's on 1,000, because it doesn't feel like the zombies are, like, committing. Apparently we're so good at the game now that even giving the zombies 1,000 follow sound distance just doesn't feel noticeable at all. It just feels fucking trivial. Fuck it, let's make the cars louder instead then. Let's make them twice as loud. But yeah, that's funny, yeah. No, fair dues. I swear we left it on 100. No, fair enough. We've on a 1,000 follow sound distance the whole time then. Yeah, fucking bamboozled, yeah. What's the Z-pop? Oh, it's Apocalypse, so it's only 1.5. Yeah, cause we're going for a map clear on this one, so we're only playing with like a baby number. So it's only like 300,000 to 400,000 in total, but if we were playing on something that we normally do, like times 16, we wouldn't be able to wipe out the map. Because there's millions of them. It's too many. It's not possible. Yeah, I think 2 is a reasonable increase. Yeah, I mean, it'll make it so the cars are about 2... Yeah, it should be 200. So 600 tiles. So it should cover about 2 cells, more or less. If we're like dead in the center of those 2. So it's like, it's loud, but it's not super loud. Yeah, 100 is literally the entire map, yeah. Right, that's all good though. Let's go kill some zombies then. Let's grab some more spears first. Right, we're still fine out here. 15 seconds before the game is crashing. It actually runs surprisingly well. Like, it would inevitably crash sooner or later. Because eventually you'd have all the zombies right on top of you, and the game wouldn't be able to, like, render that. But even if you have millions of zombies chasing after you, as long as they're not within 100 tiles of your character, and those zombies aren't actually physically loaded in, it tends to run, like, really well. Given how much it's actually trying to, calculate. It's kind of funny. Also, to be fair, let's skip over this. We'll go straight to the mall. Straight to the mall area today. So we can get some more zombies. There we go, there's a few. Yeah, hello Honk as well. How's it going? Yeah, it's all good. Nice and chill. He just missed us changing one of our settings. So we've just doubled the vehicle volume. But I think we'll make that a rule. It's a bit last minute, but let's say like every 6 months of survival we'll increase the vehicle volume by an extra 1, so when we get to 1 year survival, we'll put it up to ×3, and then ×4, and 5, and 6, and so on, so eventually, you know, we'll get to a point where we just cover the entire map. Double it every 6 months. I mean, we could. To be fair, that would make it pretty interesting. Fuck it. How... Just trying to work out, like, how long would I have before it gets unbearable. To be fair, I think it'd be unbearable at about 1.5 years, so once we get up to, like, ×8 volume, I think that would be, like, pretty spicy. That's a fair amount of time, though. So we got a year. I think we can get at least over the halfway mark for kills by the time we get to that stage. Fuck it, let's set it in stone then.
Do you want to just
Every 6 months we'll double the vehicle volume.
Yes. But I have a coupon.
Could scale it on the weekly. Nah, I'd have to change it too frequently if I'm doing it like weekly or daily. Well, if we keep it to game time, it makes it predictable then as well. So if people can't catch the streams on a regular basis, they can just quickly have a look at the survival time and know, like, if we're close to it. If I do it in real time, it'll feel a little bit more random. Can't use cars. Nah, that'd be unbearable. It'd make everything so slow-paced. No, because we just increased the vehicle volume so that we can pull more zombies in. So, larger quantities, bigger hordes, more killing, so we can get through things a little bit faster. It increases the risk of me dying, but it will make things a little bit more interesting. Yeah, more killing, more fun, exactly. Nobody wants to watch me search for zombies for like 8 hours. So if I can just pull them all out of the woods, because we were going to increase the follow sound distance to 1,000, but apparently we've been playing with that the whole time. Which is news to me. I thought we were playing on the default the whole time. I thought we were playing on 100. We've been playing on follow sound distance 1,000, apparently. But I don't know when we changed that. I don't know if we've had that on since the start or not. I don't think we have. I'm pretty sure we've had it. I'm pretty sure we started with 100, I'm sure. Swing and a miss. Yeah, in-game, obviously. Yeah, we're all on a watch list now. Let me just set you up there. We'll kill these guys and then have a quick rest and see what we've got around the house. I don't think we'll be in this area for too long. We'll start making our way back down to the crossroads soon enough. But before I do that, I'm going to run off for another coffee in just a moment as well. So my mug is depressingly empty. I have no coffee at the moment. So let me get all my stamina back first. Right, that's all of my stamina. So I am gonna run off just for 5 minutes. Just gonna go grab myself another coffee very quickly, and I'll be back in just a moment. Right. And I'm back. What I missed though? I meant in-game time. Go from 1.2. Yeah, I'd have to change it like way too often for that. It's not a bad idea though, it's just you'd have to have like a streamlined way to be able to change it really quickly. At the moment I have to quit the game, add the change sandbox mod to the save, load the game up, change the setting I want to change, quit the game, take the mod off, load the game back up, and it's like... takes about 10 minutes or so. Yeah, we just eat into my time. I'm sure you could set like a mod up for it, or something like that. I'm sure there's a smart cookie out there somewhere who could make that. Oh, awesome. Yeah, dead curious where all of these guys are coming from, though. Can't think of anywhere they would be coming from. Oh, hello. Yeah, I can definitely tell it's already feeling a little bit spicier. I have to check my car again in a moment. The engine volume should only be 200, which means it should be 600. Pretty sure. Let's see. This is where it's going to turn out. I actually have a typo and I didn't put 2.0, I put 20 instead. Right, awesome. Alright. Let me check my map very quickly. I just want to see, like, where everything is relative to where I am. So the bridge should be directly east of me. I want to see if that's the most likely culprit. Yeah, it should be that one. It might be this as well. Maybe. Yeah, because there should be zombies stuck over here, but there might be a few that got stuck there, but I can't imagine there'd be that many. No. No. I'll have to have a look at that bridge at some point today. So I'm curious. I want to see how many are out there. I know there are zombies out there 100%, it's just a question of how many? Did your chat bug out? Was it dead? No, chat's fine. As far as I'm aware, nothing wrong with it. They got a little chunk to go through. Right, awesome. Shouldn't be too many left by the car now, so hopefully it'll only be one more pull, and then we can move on. Right, yeah, it's not that many left now. Little tiny group, so we'll head to the mall in just a second. Go back towards that area. And we're not that far off. target now as well. Just need 800. 800 more spear kills, and then we can start using the crowbars again. Right, let's grab all of you this time, though, 'cause there's not too many of you left. And we'll check the engine volume as well in just a moment. Hello, Hash.
Good conversation.
Right, that should be just about all of them done now. Right, that'll do. And yeah, we'll ignore all the guys coming in from the east. Let me just get rid of the ones around here. Yeah. Engine volume is definitely noticeable though. Getting more zombies now.
Introduced myself. You have introduced yourself. This is a very good conversation.
Alright, nearly done. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, no, it's just on 200. Yeah, we didn't have a typo. I was worried I put it on 20 for a moment then. It's only on 200, so it means we're still on 2.0 volume. Yeah, Frank is free. Frank's got a brand new back tire as well. Have to fix him up a little bit. Fix him up some more today if we have time for it, but I want to get my 5,000 kills first. So I'm going to get myself up to about 55,000. And then we'll focus on some other little jobs. But I'm nearly done using my spears for the day. Hey, pirate. Hello, hello. How's the car workshop going? Oh, it hasn't changed since Friday. So, it is very basic. It has nothing in there at the moment. No tools, no nothing. But it's a hole. It's somewhere where I can park my cars at least. But, now I want to do some more work on that as well. Nice. It's level 10. Yeah, I'm just very adamant about hitting my 5,000 though. I want to try and make it consistent now. Like every single stream, I want to get 5,000 kills at the very least. And then once we hit that quota, I can do whatever I want afterwards. So any base building, any house clearing, all of that stuff, we'll get all of that done after we get the 5,000. Just so we're still making a really good amount of progress. Just guarantees I'm going to get at least 100,000 kills then. 100,000 every month in real time. Still more of you. All the strays. Yeah, exactly. I need to get my chores done before I can play Sims. It's basically that. It's like, oh, I want to kill everything on the map. I gotta kill a certain amount every single day before I can start messing around with all the stuff that doesn't matter. Gotta fill out that chore list first. Get it all ticked off. Can I show stats? Yeah, you can have a gander while we drive. Yeah, but we just hit level 10 the spear, which is nice. Hey, Scrubbly. Hello, hello. Appreciate the raid. How goes? How was the stream? I assume you were playing Zomboid as well. Yeah, hello, Panda as well. And hi, Brazil. Yeah, Cody Man as well. Hello, hello. Yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. He's just in time. We're just making our way down, like back down towards the mall again. We're still trying to make our way across the bridge so we can get to the eastern side of the Valley Station area. Yeah, appreciate the follow as well, Catherine. Yeah, it's all going well. Yeah, 419 helicopters. Yeah, it's with the expanded helicopter mod though, so they're a little bit louder, but they don't last as long. But yeah, they get called in by you guys constantly.
We need air support, and we need it now.
Yeah, there goes another one. Little jet. What's the highest kills, and how long did it take?
Pay me the money so I can go.
The highest amount of kills I've ever done was 954,000. And that is currently the highest kill count. So I don't reckon anyone's done that offline, like on Twitch. But that took just barely over 1,500 hours. That was 1,500 hours of playtime. Right, let me just grab a few... just a few more of them. Yeah, doing well. How's it going? Yeah, it's all good. We're just killing so far today. But yeah, we're trying to... well, I'm trying to average 5,000 kills per stream again. In the past, when we've done marathon runs, that's normally what we aim for. Like, I'll do 5,000 minimum. Later on, we normally bump the number up to about 7,000. so far, we're about getting close to the halfway point for the day for kills. But yeah, we just maxed out our spear, which was nice, like literally less than 5 minutes ago. Yeah, how is your run going though? How's the void on your end? Yeah. Did you die that run? Yeah, you type in !PB, you can get the death clip. Watch him die. Let me have a quick rest. And we'll see how many we have by the gen. Yep, rip. You still going to Petroville? Yeah, you said last time. Yeah. Slowly clearing your way down the road. Just a little over 64,000. Nice. Decent chunk then. You got your long blade to 10 as well. Yeah. Switch to the axe for the time being. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we'll be doing the same on this one later on. I'm gonna carry on using spears as my main weapon for the time being, just because they're so good at clearing mass amounts of them, but once we get halfway through our quota for the day, so after I get about 2,500 or 3,000 kills, we're gonna switch to probably crowbars. I might do a little bit on axe, but yeah, I still need to level up all of my other weapons as well. Still need to get all of those maxed out for fun. But I reckon we'll get the long blunts leveled up a little bit more today. Yeah, we're just trying to make our way over to the mall still. That's all good. Let's go see how many more we have then. Yeah, not too many left. We'll kill the last of these guys though, and then we'll start going back towards West Point. So we're still zombies by the American Tire store, so I'll get this area cleared out, ready for tomorrow. So when we come back here, there shouldn't be any zombies waiting for me, so we got a nice clean slate then. But we'll kill some more zombies. Now we'll go back to the American Tire and see how many zombies are still lurking on the east side of West Point. How much does the bench weigh? It weighs 2, so it's the lightest chair in the game. Yeah, it's only 2.0, so it's extremely light for a chair. That's why you see a lot of other players, like myself, running around with it in their inventory. It's a bit weird, really. All the other chairs weigh either 5 or 7.5, but yeah, the piano stool is just incredibly light. to be fair, I'm just gonna tow you out of my way as well. They're not really in my way. The trees haven't grown yet, so we can get around them easily, but just for the sake of it, seeing as we travel down this road so frequently. Right. Let's move their marking just slightly as well. Right, back to West Point then. Alright, let's see how many we have left then. We'll ignore them. See if we've got any bigger groups. If there aren't any super large ones, we'll just head straight back and fast forward just so we can skip through the rest of it. Can't see any. No, it looks chill. Let's head back then. We'll just go straight back and just go to sleep and come back out immediately then. Save myself some time and effort. This is still looking nice and quiet as well. Cool. Seems like it's just died down a little bit now then. Got a bit of breathing room to focus on the mall again. Dump all of that there for the time being. Right, awesome. Let's head on up then. And we'll just fast forward through the rest of it, because I don't really care about using all of my time in game time. Just want to get to sleep and try and get as many kills as I can per hour, real time. Right, yeah, my weight's still fine. Alright, give me some cans then. Nice katana collection. Yeah, I'm not maxed out on my long blade like you just yet. So I'm just holding out. Gonna wait until my maintenance is level 10. My long blade is a little bit higher as well before I start using those katanas. We like to go for a new PB, like every now and then. Like, how many kills can I get within 24 hours in game time? So I can't remember what the exact number is, but I'm sure it was about 2,400 we did last time. It was something around about that mark. But that was a day where we were just using katanas for 24 hours straight, so I just had a mountain of vitamins and a mountain of katanas. And we had the perfect setup. We had thousands of zombies in Muldra that we could just consistently draw from. I had all my chairs set up as well for super efficient resting. So we just flew through the zombies. You know. Like, pretty much everything... Yeah, 2,400 is more zombies than I've done during this entire stream so far as well. Like, that's how many it was. It was a great day for killing. So hopefully we can have another one of those days later on in this run. I want to see if I can get more than 3,000. Do 3,000 kills in one day. It's possible on paper. You would just have to, like, really optimize your resting. Either that or just have a shit ton of ginseng. So that you just never have to rest. Appreciate the follow, Razor. Let's just skip over those guys. I want to go straight for the big groups today. Nah, we'll leave them as well. Wait till there's a few more before we start killing around this area again. Alright. Let's see how many we can get today then. I only need 500 more and then we're done with the spears for the time being. I reckon we can get far more than that today. See if we can crack out about 700 or so. Yep, he's still fine as well. Awesome. Let's go pull some zombies over the bridge then. Go grab ourselves a decent chunk. Oh, they're already on their way. Nice, to be fair. I think they were already on this side, actually. That's only a small group. Let's make sure that we don't pull anyone else over for a second. Just while I get rid of this small group. Hey, Fubuki. Good morning. How are you today? What are you up to? Just chilling? Yeah, that's all good then. Chill vibes today. All my stats maxed out? No, we were close, but I didn't max out everything. So we were planning on maxing out all of them, but we had everything except for aiming and reloading. Aiming and reloading were level 9.5, both, give or take. So they were close, but they weren't quite there. But it's because of the settings that we were playing on, and the occupations I took. Like, I didn't have a bonus to my aiming and reloading experience, so it was a fucking drag. It took a very long time to make any progress. And we were running insanely red loot as well, so we ran out of ammo very quickly. So what we had to do was kill thousands of zombies. I would find a few dozen cops, and then after about a few months of killing, we'd have about 10 to 20 boxes of shotgun shells. And I can make a little bit of progress towards aiming again. But it's just doing that over and over again, but yeah. Alas, he died. Died before I could max it out fully. So close yet so far. Yeah, how's my day today? Yeah, it's all good. Nice and chill. We're still just bullying the zombies. And trying to make our way over to the mall. But it's not going too bad so far. We've done about 2,000 kills. Like, pretty much dead on 2,000 actually, so far. So it's not too bad. We're averaging, I think, about 800 per hour in real time at the moment. Which isn't too bad at all, really. I just want to get 5,000 kills. Like 5,000 for the day, and then we can mess around with other stuff then. Yeah, rookie numbers, yeah, 419 helicopters, yeah. Yeah. I don't think you guys will beat your personal best with that. I don't think you'll have enough time. But the most amount of helicopters you've ever done in one run was a little over 5,000. But that was on that PB run. Yeah, you did. It was somewhere between 5 and 6K. That'd be more, but I keep cucking you out of your points. Hey, don't blame the house, okay? You're bad at gambling. He's got to give up that loyalty, become a non-believer for the day. Make all that money. You're bad at games. Shame on me. Shame on my cow. Alright, let's go pull some more from the bridge. And see if we're getting closer to wiping it out. We should still have thousands over here. If we're pulling all of No Man's Land. Or most of No Man's Land, I should say. Yeah, my game is chugging. There's plenty of you. But it's still super early in the morning, so let's grab a nice Nice big chunk today.
Do you want to just pay me the money so I can go?
Of course.
No, Cat, don't steal my zombies, you traitor. Right, that should do. That should be enough for the entire day. Or most of it.
We will ride into battle. And this will be our horse.
Right. Let's go wait. Wait by the gen. Yeah, because I should still be coming up this way, chasing after the heli as well. Alright, awesome. And we should still have a decent chunk waiting for us. Back of the generator. Level 10, you think there'll be occasional 2-shots? Or straight 1-shots? You get the occasional 2-shot, like once in the blue moon, but it's based on, like, distance, for the most part. So... there are, like, sweet spots, like there is a perfect range to be away from the zombie, so if you're a little bit too close, you know, you won't be dealing full damage, but... generally, like, you know, we're level 10 spear already, and level 10 strength now, so... we're dealing the max amount of damage, so you'll very rarely see any zombies get 2-shot now. Like, almost all of them will be one-hit kills. Done already? Yeah, we hit it a moment ago. Like, literally the last 30 minutes. It wasn't that long ago, but we've only just popped him. But we're gonna get a few more kills, and then we're gonna switch over to crowbars today, and then start leveling up the long blunts a little bit more. Yeah, we got a new little routine I'm trying to get into. I want to get 5,000 kills per day, but to make it so that it's not a huge task, I'm gonna do about half of those kills with spears every single stream. So we'll get about 2,500 with spears, and then we'll level up the other weapons in the second half. Just so, if I am struggling to find kills and it looks like I'm not gonna hit quota, but I can just stick with the spears then, you know, just to guarantee I'm gonna get 5,000 every single stream. I just want to maintain a consistent upward trend with my kill count now. Now that we're past the worst part of the game. Like, the slowest part, I should say, really. Want to start picking up the pace a little bit with the kills, start flying through a little bit faster. Let's just see, do we get any two shots? Oh, there we go. So we had two zombies who didn't die to a single strike. I don't think there were that many zombies left by the generator though, so we should be able to grab the remaining zombies now. And then go pull some more from the bridge again. Nice and simple. Yeah, it's not too many. Let's just grab all of you then. Alright, awesome. Let's have a little walk down then. And I think I'm going to change how I pull them as well. I think we'll run down to the bridge, but I'll just fight them all the way back. We should give them enough time then. To pull a few more across the river. Yeah, let's grab a few. And then we'll just fight all the way back. What place on the map has the most zombies? Where we're heading to, that's the... If we're talking about a single cell, it's the parking lot of the mall. That's the most densely populated. If we're talking about, like, towns, it's Louisville. And if we're just talking about, like, general regions, it's the edge of the map. Yeah, currently, we are heading towards the mall. So by the time we get across this bridge, everything over there, for the most part, should be dead. Times 10? No, this is 1.5. This is like nothing. Yeah, we're going for a map clear on this one, so 1.5 seems really small, but it's still 300,000 to 400,000 for the entire map. If we play on anything above that, we're not going to have enough time to kill everybody. So we normally do time 16 runs, but if you want to wipe out the map on time 16, it's like 4.5 million. It's a number that no one is ever, like, realistically going to ever do in a single run. It's too many zombies. Why is there so many? It's because we're playing with pinpoint hearing, and you guys have access to helicopters. So, every time someone subscribes, or they gift a sub, it calls a helicopter in that has a radius of about 4,200 tiles. And for the players who don't know how far that is, it's pretty much everything from where we are currently out to about here, more or less. Next, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, it's about here, actually. I went a little bit too far. Yeah, everything about out to this area can hear the helicopter as it flies over. And then everything down to, like, about here. And everything over to about here. So the helicopters are incredibly loud. But pinpoint hearing just multiplies the sound of everything in the game. So the cars are louder, shouts are louder, generators are louder, fighting, running, everything. So it's why we have like a constant stream of zombies. But the reason why there's so many on the bridge is because zombies are dumb. Zombies can't really work out how to cross things. Like, that gap there is too small for the zombies to be able to, like, figure out how to path their way across. So as long as I don't load that area in, all the zombies that we have stuck on the river, over here at the moment, they can't work out how to get across. So we've got a bit of a little bottleneck that we can just fight them on. But yeah, we're basically just fighting that whole region, though. Everything over there is just slowly making their way to that one little pinhead. Yeah, appreciate the follow as well, Black Atlantia. Happy days. What do you think of the new way? Oh, they're going to distribute Zeds? I think it looks interesting. It should make it more fun as well. They're changing how the heat map is going to work and how zombies are going to distribute themselves, so at the moment, if you're playing on like a really high population, you can't really go from one town to the other. You kind of have to kill everything along the roads to go from, like, say, West Point to Muldra, or to Riverside or any of the other towns. Because there's just too many zombies on the roads. But yeah, they're changing it so that zombies are gonna stick more to the buildings and parking lots and places like that. They're not gonna be in the roads as much anymore. So it should be a little bit easier to traverse the map without having to kill every single zombie. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, looking forward to seeing how it all plays out in a practical setting. Yeah, how far do the zombies move every time? 1,000. Yeah. I thought I was playing on 100. I thought we were playing on the default, but apparently we are not. We're on 1,000. So the zombies will chase after the sounds for about 3 cells, or a little over 3 cells before they give up. Now we're doing half the job by just rounding them all up. It's okay, I'm gonna steal all of your credit. If I manage to finish this run and I kill everything, I'm gonna tell everyone I did it solo without any help. I'm like, nah, helicopters? Pff, never heard of them. Yeah, 200 IQ game knowledge, yeah. It's a lot easier to understand, like, where zombies are coming from and how to play when you know those little details. Like, a useful knowledge. Yeah, I'll be curious to see how it all changes in the next build. That'll be fun, trying to work out how everything works again. We'll go back into our little zomboid science routine where we're just testing things all the time. Alright, that'll do, huh? I think you'll like it a lot more. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it looks like an improvement. Want to move to the next place? It's easy and fairly quickly. Yeah, it de-incentivizes people from playing on settings like time 16, where it's like, oh, I want to play on time 16, but I know if I want to play time 16, moving from like a really simple distance, going from like West Point up to Louisville, I know that I'm gonna have to kill at least like 80,000 zombies at the very minimum. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna get there. I'm gonna die. But yeah, having the roads be a little bit more clear should be interesting. Right, I'm gonna run off just for a second though, just for a bathroom break. And then we'll have a rest and go kill some more, but I'll only be like 2 minutes. I'll be back in just a moment, and I'll leave that one there for you guys. Right, I am back. Happy days. Right. I'll say it now, ahead of time, so none of you are surprised when it happens. But the internet here may be about to crash again in the next hour or so. So if the stream goes down, for whatever reason, it should be back up within 5 minutes. But it might crash again. Just for a moment. But we shall see. Yeah, you get to have all your fucking helicopters again, yeah. It's all gonna refresh.
Do you want to just pay me the money so I can go?
Yeah, I had to panic for like 5 minutes here.
Yes,
It should be fine though, hopefully.
but I have a coupon.
Anyone recommend any cool spots? Military base is always one that's fun to check out.
Myself, you have introduced yourself.
At least
This is a
once.
very good conversation.
It's very good conversation. And a military base, Crossroad Mall, that's always a fun one. That's where we're going at the moment. Just about any location in Louisville, on the north end, they're all fun. Apart from that though, it's like... It's mostly just rural
We will ride
towns
into battle,
outside of that.
and this will be our horde.
Yeah, I'll show you on the map in a second when I still these few guys, and I'll show you where they all are. Yeah, gotta get the the strip club as well at Louisville. When you say fun, are we talking average player fun? I mean, I refuse to answer that question, you know? You have to go there and find out. Yeah, the military base is always a fun one to go to. Because, it used to be hidden, like people didn't know about it back in the day. It's on the map now, so you can't miss it, but you just follow the dirt road from the southwest side of Rosewood, and just follow that one all the way out there. There's nothing out there, really. It's just a cool little base to have a quick look at. But, yeah, that's worth having a look at. Crossroad Mall is always a nice POI to go to. Everyone goes to that one, sooner or later. That's where most of the zombies are. Well, it's the highest populated cell in the game. It's just this one here. And then you've got the mall right there as well. But Louisville's got tons of fun places to look at. Like, you got so many office buildings and hotels to look at, but the baseball stadium is a fun one to have a gander at. And you've got the mall that's over there. That one's really easy. There's not that many zombies there either. But, yeah, you got that. You got the museum as well. Got the big old police department. I can't remember where the strip club is, because I'm a gentleman, but the strip club's over here somewhere. But, yeah. If you're going to Louisville as well, you might as well have a look at the, Oh, is he not on the map? I thought he was. He's about here, more or less, but there's like a Civil War fort. Just out in the woods, you know. There's nothing out there either. Just zombies. Nothing? Like no loot? No, it's just zombies. You'll notice there's a theme with Zomboid. A lot of the large POIs, like the interesting ones that are quite unique, they just have zombies. They don't really have any loot for the most part. You didn't know about the mall? Oh, that I'm heading to? Oh yeah, the mall's great. If you're going for, like, if you want to look for new cars, it's the best place in the game to go for it. Like, the best single area, at least. It's the largest parking lot in the game. So if you're after a specific type of vehicle for your little collection, you are, without a doubt, going to find what you are looking for in that area. That's why it's called a gentleman's club. I said, make sure I'm wearing my fake mustache and glasses when I enter then. My big old trench coat, just so no one recognizes me.
Please tell me that you did not spend $200 on this Happy Days bullshit.
Hey, Abraham. Appreciate the sub. That's another big, spicy raider helicopter. Big boy one. Very spicy. Oh, it's us. It's us from exactly 9 days ago. Fighting zombies. Go past me. Kick the shit out of all the zombies. Like watching a phantom. Just don't drive directly at the mall. Oh yeah, if you're doing time 16, yeah, you gotta go at a snail's pace. It's like, oh, how do we get around the map on time 16? It's like, you kill everything. You know that, oh, there's a clip of a farmer. I think he was a farmer. He was on like a podcast of some kind. But he was explaining to a vegan or a vegetarian how much wildlife they kill, but his little speech about that is exactly time 16. It's like, oh, you know that tofu that you like eating? You know all these crops that you like eating? Well, we have to kill everything in the fucking field, okay? So that means you gotta kill every fucking badger, every fucking vole, every fox, every rabbit, everything. That's what it's like playing time 16. You have to just kill everything. You murder all the things, otherwise you don't get to progress. You don't get to move forward. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Yeah, you know which video I'm talking about. Yeah, it's just like describing what they have to do. Yeah. Yeah, we're basically just farmers. Just making sure our fields are nice and turned up. No rocks in my soil. It's all ready for planting. Kill everything for beans, yep. No sacrifice too great. Something comes between me and my beans. Not gonna live very long, I'm afraid. Sacrifices have to be made.
No sacrifice too great.
Anything for the spicy beans. Yeah, see, if God does exist and there is an afterlife, I am gonna try my utmost to try and justify it when I'm stood outside the pearly gates trying to get in. I'll be there. Nice hot bowl of cheesy beans. I'll be like, dude, you gotta try this, okay? I know we had to kill a lot of animals to maintain the agriculture so we can keep growing these beans, but clearly you have not tried them if you're gonna punish me for it. These cheesy beans are pretty fucking good. Let's bring a spear. Don't you know who I am? See, if I were to approach like that, I think he would probably clap back and just assume I'm a Karen. Only a Karen would use a line like that. Do you not know who my husband is? I'm like, yeah, we know, Karen, calm yourself. I don't think he'd let me in on principle alone. Hello, Individ as well. Hello, hello. Right. Yeah, it's another big chunk. But just seeing what the kill count's on. We're done with our spears for the day, I think. Like, we're gonna carry on killing for this one last final day. And then we're gonna switch over to the crowbars and start leveling them some more. So I just have to get about 2,000 more kills, give or take. About 2,000 more kills and then we're on quota. That's my favorite job to start with. Oh, like starting a new run. Trying to stay alive. That's my first big job. No, it's normally just
pay me the money so I can go.
Running to wherever we're gonna set up. Like normally when we spawn in, we just run off to a quiet area on the outskirts of town. So I think that run is probably the most fun at the start of a game. But yeah, apart from that, it's all generally the same. It's normally just scavenging for the first few weapons so I can start farming zombies for extra weapons. Let's go have a quick sit down while they catch up to me. Oh, you're talking about occupations. I thought you were on about like my little to-do list. Because I always have like the same list of jobs I go through at the start. And occupation-wise, unemployed is the best overall, but for a run like this, I'd go with police officer, honestly. Because police officer covers all three of my major skills that I need to get a bonus in. So, if I'm trying to, like, max out all of my skills in the game, there are some skills that just take an ungodly amount of time to max out unless you have an experience bonus. That's quadrupling the amount of experience you're earning, at the very least. And those are nimble aiming and reloading. But police officer gives you a bonus in all three of them, which is super convenient. Yeah, apart from that one though, it depends what type of run we're doing. Like, if we're doing a marathon run, it's normally unemployed. If I'm doing a run where I'm trying to, like, max out all the skills as well, it's police officer. If I'm doing a sprinter run, it's normally lumberjack, because we'll be using axes as our main weapon. It's all quite situational.
Will be our horse.
More helis. As soon as I take 3 hits. Yeah, it's because I was exerted. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes when you have so few zombies still chasing you, it's more efficient just to fight the zombies when you're exerted. And just get it over and done with. But it's only if there's only a handful of them left. Right, let's go grab my stool, though. And we'll go grab the car as well. Oh, hello. They're on the move. Looks like we're taking the other car back today, then. Let's kill a few more of you while we make our way back to the car. Yeah, that was a spicy one. GG sniper, you little traitor. Me? Never. Nuh-uh. I'll have to head back soon, though, because I'm a couple of hours away from dying of thirst, so... Let's wait until the spear breaks and then we'll run. There we go. Alright, but yeah, we'll finish them off tomorrow when we come back. What are the best traits? Give the most impact endgame. Ones that you can overcome. I mean, if we're talking about, like, the best ones that you can, like, overcome and stuff, there's no better traits in the game than weak, unfit, and very underweight. Or obese, depending on... That one depends more on what settings you're playing with. But each of those traits will give you 10 points to spend, and you can get rid of all of them, you know. Because you'll start at 0 fitness, 0 strength, and you'll start either at 60 kilos or 105 kilos. So you'll have, like, lots of debuffs to deal with at the start, but if you survive long enough and you play well, you can get rid of all of that and get up to level 10 strength, level 10 fitness, and get your weight back between 75 and 85, so back to being healthy again. And you'll have no debuffs, so it's as if you never took any of those negative traits, but you got an extra 30 points to spend on positives. So those are the 3 best in my opinion, but talking about all the other negatives, Conspicuous would be next on the list, because Conspicuous is currently broken. And I don't mean that in a, oh, it's so good, it's broken. I mean, it's quite literally broken, it doesn't work. It doesn't work properly. So you can take Conspicuous, and that's quite literally 3 points. So you'll get an extra +4, and it won't give you any negatives. But after that, it's things like Slow Reader, Weak Stomach, Prone to Illness. Those are another 3 that are really good to take, because unless you're doing some sort of weird speed run where you have to get shit done really quickly, Slow Reader is basically free, because, you know, who needs to read books super fast? You know, you got all the time in the world to get that shit done, so that doesn't really matter. Weak Stomach is super easy as well. There's a misconception that people have with, like, Iron Stomach and stuff. When you eat bad food, it's just RNG, basically. So if you eat, I don't know, let's just say, like, a bit of burnt food, there's a chance that it will deal damage to you, and it will kill you. Weak Stomach just increases the odds of that. And then Iron Stomach reduces the chance of that. But Iron Stomach never makes you immune to that, so you just never eat bad food. That's the rule. You never eat rotten food, you never eat burnt food. You never eat things that are poisoned, like mushrooms or anything like that. So Weak Stomach, it isn't free, but it is almost free with the way that you have to play the game, because you just never end up eating bad food, so it never comes into play. And then Prone to Illness, that's, if you take Outdoorsman, it's basically free. Like, you'll have a higher chance of getting a cold, but if you take Outdoorsman, it basically just negates it, so it has no effect. The only difference is, when you get infected by a zombie, you'll die quicker, but there's no cure, so who gives a shit, you know? If you get bitten by a zombie, you're fucked, so prone to illness doesn't really have any impact on you either. So you can take all of those ones and your game will play out just like it would normally, except you get all those extra points. And then if you get better at the game, so after you've been playing for a little while, and you know what you're doing, and you know how to stay alive consistently, you can start taking things like Slow Healer. I wouldn't recommend Thin Skinned, personally, just because it's a bit of a pain when it comes to trees and other things. But Slow Healer, that basically becomes free, because after you play the game enough, you eventually get to the point where you just never get injured, and when you do get injured, it's normally because you're about to die. You know, you get grabbed by a bunch of zombies and you're fucked, you know. There's no healing, because you just die instantly. But yeah, things like that. But, yeah, that pretty much covers it, really. For, like, all the negatives you can take that are, like, fantastic. And won't really affect you in the late game. And when it comes to positives, it's player's choice, really, but the rule is passive bonuses will always trump experience bonuses for long runs. So there are traits that you can take in the game that will give you a passive bonus, but they won't give you any experience modifiers. So something like Keen Hearing is a good example. So that's a passive bonus. So that'll increase how far I can see behind my character, but it does nothing else. But you'll be getting, like, daily benefit from having a trait like that. The same thing with having, like, Outdoorsman. You know, Outdoorsman isn't going to give me any direct experience bonuses, but now I don't have to worry about getting cold. You know, I don't have to worry about my character sneezing constantly. And experience bonuses are fine, you know, taking things like Handy. You know, Handy has passive bonuses as well, but just as an example. Getting the carpentry and maintenance bonus from that is nice, but eventually you'll hit level 10, and then that bonus becomes redundant because it now no longer serves any purpose. You know? So if we're talking about, like, super long games where you're going to be maxing out most of your skills, we don't tend to take a lot of those ones, because they all end up being worthless at the end of the game. Yeah, deaf. Yeah, if you're deaf IRL, deaf is goated. Yeah, if you can't hear in real life, deaf is an amazing choice. Alright, let's grab a few... Oh, to be fair, we're switching over to crowbars now, aren't we? Yeah, will I put a star on the bridge? Oh, we just marked when we cleared it. Just because the bridge always has cars on it, so just as a little milestone, we cleared it when we were 5 months, 13 days, and 22 hours in. So, not too long ago. Almost exactly a month ago, actually. Right, and let's grab some weapons for tomorrow. We'll start leveling up the long blunts now, get them a little bit closer to level 7. We've already chipped away a little bit. Right, let's get some food though. All of the beans. Right, and let's just fast forward until midnight, get some sleep. And then we'll head back out to the bridge when we wake up. But I'll take a few spears with me as well, just in case. It's always nice to have a powerful weapon in my pocket. Okay, awesome. Let's see if we can get the main car back. But yeah, shouldn't be too bad, 'cause we didn't have that many zombies on the other side of the bridge before you called in those helis and pulled them all up west. But most of those guys should be waiting for us along the highway or towards the bridge that's east of West Point. So it shouldn't be too bad clearing up that mess. Appreciate the follow, little Toomsy. And welcome on in. Hello, hello. Oh, it's a fellow reviewer. There it is. Yeah, she still hasn't murdered Bonsai. I paid her. I gave her £20. She still hasn't murdered him yet, though. Welcome on in. Why am I not using the heating? Because I don't need to. Like, my character's not cold. Got no need. Oh, they are now, but... No, I don't tend to really worry about my character's temperature. You know, so long as there's no severe moodles there, just ignore it. Yeah, it's in the works, yeah. Hopefully she's gonna, like, Looney Tunes him. You know. Maybe paint a fake tunnel on the side of a cliff, something like that. She's gonna Wile E. Coyote him. Yeah, I will be waiting for the clip. Yeah, it's a big old anvil. Fully rested. Right, let's move on then. Let's go a little bit further. That definitely wasn't the group that we left yesterday. Nowhere near enough. There they are. That's some of them at least. Right. I will leave you there. I'll leave you running as well. He's still got his muffler on, so he shouldn't pull in a tremendous amount, but hopefully it'll just keep some of those guys in place. Just while we deal with the ones back here. Let me start from the outside and we'll work our way back in. Right. Let's ditch you guys back here for a second then. Just while I go and top up my stamina. Yeah, where have you run off to? Tired already. Rip-a-rooney. To be fair, that's not... Yeah, I won't bother ditching you this time. We'll just sit in the road. There's not too many of them left. What do I think about the new upcoming version of the game? Think it'll be out this year? Yeah, I think it will be. The devs have been very adamant about getting it out this year. Like, not the full release, but the unstable beta. So it's not going to be polished, but we'll be able to play it hopefully this year. But that's if everything goes well with their testing. Because they're still doing their closed testing as far as I'm aware. So they're just doing the internal testing and just ironing out a few little bits and pieces, making sure it all works and it's still fun to play. And then they should be opening it up to their larger testing pool. So that's just people in their community who play the game on a regular basis. And if everything goes well with that, hopefully, then it'll go on to the unstable betas option and everyone can play it. But it depends how well their testing goes. But from what they were talking about in the last Thursday post, it seems like everything has gone really well so far. Doesn't seem like they've had any major hiccups. But it all looks fantastic, though. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun to go into our little zomboid science sessions and work out exactly how everything works, because we used to do that on like a regular basis. Someone would come in, they'd ask how a certain game mechanic works, and we'd spend like an hour or so in stream working out exactly how it works, so then everyone could learn a little bit. But we haven't done that for a while, because there just isn't anything new to learn. Like, we already know everything there is to know, really. There's nothing useful, really. Nothing we can extract at this point. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, crowbar's great when it can one-shot. Yeah, crowbars are always good fun. The lazy man's weapon. Equip the crowbar and just forget about all other weapons for a little bit. No weapon swapping, just smash. Nice and simple. Hey, so an animal skin stretching tool? An animal skin stretching... Oh, a tanning, yeah. That's like, what the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, yeah. One of those, yeah, tanning MacGuffin things, yeah. But no, they're adding a lot to crafting in the next build, so... You'll have things like tanning and leatherworking, blacksmithing, pottery as well. That one's already been confirmed. But yeah, the crafting should be more engaging in the next build. It'll be a little bit more elaborate, because crafting at the moment isn't super in depth at the moment. It doesn't take a lot to be able to craft things. You know, you don't have to build any workstations or anything of that sort. It's just get the resources, craft, simple. But yeah. They'll make base building more fun as well, you know. Actually having to invest your time into building workstations and setting up little areas for specific jobs. Crowbar's good? Yeah, crowbar's the best for leveling maintenance. Have to be strong, you get tired quickly. Yeah, it's the same as most other two-handed weapons. Like, it's not the worst, but it's about average, really, but all the two-handed weapons are quite high in terms of stamina use due to their weight. But it weighs 2.0, so it's not, like, super demanding, but it's nowhere near being light, either. So it's just a little bit more costly than things like spears. That's fine, really. They're all good and bad at different things, but the crowbar isn't known for its stamina efficiency. It's all about durability with crowbars. That and knockdown. Only know something like biofuel? Yeah, I mean, they've spoken about that before. I don't think that's... I don't know, it might be coming. They haven't shown anything of it. Like, they've spoke about it briefly in the past. What I believe they want to do is push players to be fully self-sustaining eventually, so... I believe the idea is supposed to be... Initially, you know, you've got all the resources available to you, so you've got gas stations with gasoline and all of that stuff. You've got all the houses that have all your tools and your weapons and your bags and clothing and stuff like that. But as time goes on, and it gets harder and harder to find those things, you're supposed to become more self-reliant. You know, you're supposed to be able to make your own stuff from scratch. So make your own clothing, make your own weapons, make your own tools, and then as... Yeah, this with all of that stuff, make your own fuel as well eventually. But I don't know if we're getting that in 42, or if that's something that's planned later down the line. But yeah, making like biodiesel and such will be pretty fun. Either that or let me go full Rick Grimes and give me a horse. I think that'd be pretty fun. Give me a little stallion to ride around West Point. Alright, awesome. Domesticated deer and ride on it. We'll give it a go. We'll see if we can make that work. I'm gonna domesticate Bambi. Hello, Snow, as well. Hey-oh. Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Please tell me that you did not spend $600 on this Happy Days bullshit.
Hey, Xfar. Appreciate the sub. That's another spicy loud helicopter. Let me have a quick rest before that calls more zombies to me. +80 moonshine count as biofuel? Sure, why not? I need a... Oh, what was the MacGuffin that Doc Brown had? Back to the Future. I need that fucking... I need that little port in the side of his car that just takes in junk and trash. That's what I need. I need to be throwing away, like, banana peels and stuff into my car to keep it fueled. Weaponize Bambi, brainwash it into thinking the zombies killed its parents. Mount George shotguns, little minigun as well. Why not? If you put a little artillery cannon on him as well. This is the date of your manifestation into existence. Well, happy Consciousness Day. Slowly gravitates towards, yeah, Satisfactory, yeah. So I hope it does go that way, but It'd be fun to automate things, but with NPCs. But we're not getting that anytime soon. But if you could recruit NPCs and you could assign them roles, you know, like, hey, join my colony. Congratulations, you're now a fisherman. Here's all the fishing books and the rod. Get to work. I think that would be pretty fun. Like, yeah, give you a little bit of incentive then to actually go looking for them, trying to keep them alive. Mr. Fusion, innit? Slips on the banana peel, gets bitten. Yeah, if there's any way I can go, I'd like to put that on my list, please. Put that near the top. No final last stands. No biblically accurate deaths. No, I want to slip on a banana peel and fall down the stairs. Oh, you're talking about the flux capacitor? No, it's the one they had in the second movie. Like at the very beginning. Like, oh, how do we keep this bad boy fueled? Fuck it, banana peels. Banana peels and trash. Sounds like a cult with extra stats. Well, maybe that's what I want. I want my game to slowly turn into a cult simulator. Get the black robes out, you know. Sacrifice a goat or two. Now you want clothes, you gotta bring back fish. You wanna sleep? Guess what? I don't see no big pike in your inventory. Get back out there. Go catch me some food. Yeah, it's gonna turn into RimWorld War Crime. Yeah, War Crime Simulator. Gonna start collecting, like, hostile NPCs, start using them as blood bags. Rest. In base game, you can also get rid of or get different traits. Only a handful. There's not many of them. Any traits that refer to your strength, fitness, or your weight, you can earn all of those ones and change them. Like, your weight is entirely dynamic, so you can go from being like obese to very underweight and then back to obese again as many times as you want in the game. And you can gain and lose those traits constantly, but pretty much all the other traits, like things like Smoker, all of that stuff, you can't get rid of that. It's there permanently. Like, there are some traits that get a little bit easier to manage as time goes on, but not many. It's like things like claustrophobic. They become more manageable as time goes on, but that's because as the game progresses, and you survive longer and longer, your character passively becomes less prone to panicking. So zombies won't make them panic as much, among other things, but claustrophobic also gets the benefit of that. So it'll get to a point where you can go into like little tiny rooms, like a little 4x4 room, and you'll still be fine. Your character won't panic. Like stuff like that. And who are we sacrificing to? Oh, Lord and Savior Spiffo, of course. I gotta sacrifice to Spiffo. Spiffo gave us the zombies, I'm sure he can take them away. We just gotta sacrifice enough for him. Yeah, hello animal as well. How goes? How's the xenocide? Yeah, it's all good. You know? For a genocide, it's pretty chill. It's pretty quiet. Pretty relaxing. Well, yeah, we're slowly still chipping away at the mall area at the moment. But I just got slapped by a few loud helicopters. So I got pushed back a little bit, but it's not too bad. But we popped level 10 spear earlier. Got that one maxed out today, so we're leveling up our long blunts next. Gonna chip away at those for a little bit. Why does Spiffer need to take them away? Wait, what? Why does Spiffer need to take them away when you already are? I'll just speed it up, just expedite it, you know? It's like a cheat code. If I sacrifice enough goats and virgins to Spiffo, he'll just, you know, get rid of a few thousand zombies for me. He's like the ultimate support player. Have I ever died to a Spiffo zombie? I've never died to a, like, specifically to a Spiffo zombie. That's never happened. Yeah. The odds to dying to a Spiffo zombie are low, but never zero. Maybe it'll happen sooner or later, if I get a few more 1,000 hours of playtime. Maybe I'll actually die to one at some point. Containing one to the end of your runs. No, the zombies can be a little bit scuffed with their assets. I don't know if it, like, extends to clothing, like, every single time, but when you unload a zombie from an area, they get a little bit janky. Like, this guy here has a kitchen knife in him. If I left this area for a substantial amount of time and I come back to this area, they might look exactly the same, but they might be missing the kitchen knife. You know, it's like little things like that, so if I had a zombie that was wearing a Spiffo costume, and I locked him in an area where he can't escape, and I leave the area for quite a long time, I might come back and he might be a different type of zombie. He might just be a regular civvy, just a regular civilian, or he might be a cop, or anything else, so I don't know how well it would work over the long term. Yeah, it might work though. Like, I know the weapons get a little bit scuffed, but I'm not sure about the clothing entirely. I don't know if they retain that information or not. Yeah, Spiffo's in Terraria, yeah. Yeah, maybe if we play hard enough, he'll just give us like one of those overpowered swords. Yeah, maybe. You believe there's some herbs for more stamina? You don't need herbalist. Oh, hello. How dare you trip me? But no, you're thinking of ginseng. But you can get ginseng without the herbalist if you really want it. It's just not worth looking for. Also, that was unlucky. Bumping two of them and tripping. That's super unlucky at this stage. Unless he didn't caused me to scratch my leg on the floor because I want to keep my character at 0 first aid. But no, ginseng will, it reduces your exertion, but it's so minuscule that it's just not worth looking for. Like, if you store up a tremendous amount of ginseng for like a special event, you can make really good use of it then, but outside of that, it's just kinda redundant. So, for every 1 ginseng you eat, it's only 2% exertion. But I can get rid of 2% exertion by doing that. That's 2% of my exertion gone immediately. So it doesn't really have a lot of benefits in a practical setting when you're actually playing the game. But if you were doing something mental, like if you had like a colossal-sized horde, you know, a few thousand zombies, and you were trying to kill the most amount of zombies in one day, so you wanted to just completely bypass resting like this, you could probably make use of it then. But because exertion is so easy to get rid of just by sitting down, it's one of those things that just never gets used, really. Yeah, hello, Christopher, as well. Hello, hello. Why am I not leveling first aid? Oh, 'cause it's more impressive to have 0 first aid than it is to have level 10. So, we like to, like, during runs like this, see how long I can go before I actually get injured. So we normally go for about a year or so before I, like, get cut on a tree or a hedge, or I trip over a fence, or, you know, like what I just did then, you know, when I bump into a couple of zombies and just barely flop on the ground. But it's harder to maintain a run with 0, just completely 0 in first aid, than maxing it out, 'cause maxing it out is super easy. You can do it in, like, 1 or 2 game days, so about an hour, maybe 2 hours at most. It doesn't really take that long. You can get it done really quickly. Right, give me one second. I can hear something. I'm not sure if that's the engineer that's finally here or not. Give me 1 minute just to check. Just to peer out the window. Nah, that's not him. It's Spiffo. He's heard me talking, he's just here to finish me off. He can't kill me in the game, so he's gonna go in IRL. Yeah, he's wearing a little engineer suit. He's got a fake work order and everything. He's fully prepared to get in the house. Right, I think we're nearly done, though. I think we've nearly caught up with ourselves. Yeah, because you guys caught in a fucking ton of them. There's still a few more. But the car should be just a little bit further. Shouldn't be that far away now. Yeah, but before I forget, let me just get you a little shout out as well, animal. Yeah, what have you been keeping busy with so far? What are you up to? What are you streaming at the moment? Appreciate the follow random. Happy days. Yeah, welcome on in. Let's go see if there's anyone chilling by the car. No, nice and quiet. I think the engine's probably cut out, to be fair. That car is a rolling turd. So he's probably dead. Grab everyone else. Will I find the military backpack? Yeah, Louisville checkpoint. We grabbed it like super early on in the run. So, if we're doing a run like this, where we're not doing like times 16 population, so like maximum zombies, we'll normally make a little excursion out to the military checkpoint near the start of the run, just to get the military backpack straight away. Just because you only need one backpack, and there's no upgrade, there's no improvement, so once you have it, you're set for life then. So we normally try to get it done fairly early on. But we did that when we were still living in Rosewood. That was months ago. Let's go have another little mini rest. Yeah, hello Flora as well. Yeah, 50,000. Yeah, it's getting on. We should be on about 55 by the end of the stream today.
We will ride into battle, and this will be our horse.
It's another heli. Yeah, we started on about 50,000, 50 and a half today. So I want to get about 55,500 if I can manage it. Well, we've already done a bulk amount of killing today with our spears. And we popped that level 10 spear earlier, but I want to pop level 7 long blunt. Get that one done next. Sit over here for a minute then. There's a shout out? Hey, no worries. But yeah, what have you been streaming though? What have you been up to lately? 'Cause you're still on your zomboid break, aren't you? Still taking a bit of time off. Let's go a little bit further. Well, to be fair, fuck it. Let's just get rid of all of these guys, just so I can get all my stamina back. So many of you. Alright, let me just get rid of that to start with, and then we'll go grab the stool. That should do. Yeah, we'll go grab the car now, and we'll start making our way back, because it is 22:30. It's not that many, it's the odd one or two. Yeah, pretty chill though. Let's get rid of you then. And we'll come back out here in the morning. Not too bad. And yeah, 23:10. We should get back on time. Still got about an hour. Did you have more stuff on the playlist over the weekend? I did not, because I'm a terrible person and a bad streamer. I got distracted. I was loading up Adobe, and Adobe wanted to update After Effects. I was like, that's fine. while that updates, I'll chill out for a little bit. You know what I'll chill out with? State of Decay 2. You know what I played all weekend? State of Decay 2. I made the mistake. One does not simply load up State of Decay 2 without completing an entire run. So that was my entire weekend. Very productive. Yeah, let me just sort out the basics. Let me just get the simple stuff done. Yeah, several hours later. Yeah, there's always one more thing. Yeah, I kept doing that because they've got a oh, I forget what they've called it now. It's a new, like a relatively new thing. So when you're playing State of Decay 2, you'll get random events that proc every now and then. But I kept getting quite a few of them that were working in my favor. Like, oh, all the zombies in this area are now going to be more susceptible to damage than usual. Or these zombies are not going to be as aware as they normally are. So they're basically just going to ignore the play. And it's like, well, I might as well continue playing and wipe out the plague hearts in these areas then. I might as well take advantage of these benefits while I have them. Oh yeah, the game was just holding me in. It kept giving me more and more of those fantastic events. Right, we'll level up axes. I'll wait till this crowbar breaks and then we'll level these ones up a little bit. Yeah, then suddenly it's 6 PM. Yeah, if only it was just 6 PM. I think I was up until... oh god, what time? I think 5? 4 or 5 o'clock last night. I was still playing State of Decay. It's like, fuck, I gotta go to bed. I'll probably, be playing State of Decay tonight as well. I'll probably stream it. I won't stream it on Twitch, I'll just pop it on Discord if anyone wants to watch, but... I'll absolutely be playing more of that tonight. I got a run that I wanna finish up. It's not even... it's not maxed out, it's only on Dread difficulty, it's like normal. Sorry guys, I was up too late playing State of Decay 2. No, I will be a good streamer. I will be on Zomboid all week, Monday to Friday. I won't stay up too late playing State of Decay, I promise. Or, well, to be fair, I will be up too late playing State of Decay, but I promise I'll wake up in the morning to stream. That's a more realistic approach. It's like, nah. I know I'm gonna be up way too late, but I will just douse myself in coffee in the morning, and we'll be good to go then. Lovely snow, winter wonderland. There's a few of you over here. Let me ditch most of you over here. Just while I go and top up my stamina. Yeah, and I'll deal with these guys instead.
You want to just pay me the money so I can go?
Of course. Yes.
No, Fleur, you traitor. I need a rest. I need 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes alone from the zombies. There we go. Right. Let's go see how many more we have then. Convoy time. Saint is going to be very sad when he missed it.